Good morning, Dino D, family man in the Philippines, August 9th. How is everybody doing? Alright, so we have a video here of cooking chicken in the Instant Pot cooker. A little issue that we have with the Instant Pot, you'll find that out at the very end. And hope you enjoy the video. As always, please subscribe, click the like button, and leave a comment. That would be really great. So we'll see you after the video. Thank you. So what we're going to do today, we're going to cook a chicken in the Instant Pot pressure cooker. There's many recipes out there. I found a couple of lovely sites that are geared mainly toward the Instant Pot pressure cooker to explain to you recipes and how to cook with it, which is very nice. Now, of course, we need black pepper. We use black pepper in almost every dish. Problem is, a couple of weeks ago we bought some black pepper and I did not read the label carefully enough. And I ended up with whole pepper. So now I get to make ground pepper out of whole pepper, which is simply done. I'm going to use a Ziploc bag. We're going to pour peppercorns into the bag like that. Put the lid back on so it doesn't spill. And I'm going to use my trusty hammer. So before you start using your trusty hammer or whatever heavy object, a rock or whatever you decide that you can find around the house or in the yard, maybe one of the kids brings a rock into you, that'll work too. But you want to seal your Ziploc bag almost all the way, but leave a small area for that air to escape. So to do this, all you're going to do is take your hammer. Well, actually, there's another neat little trick. If you have a cutting board, take your cutting board, lay it down on top of your pepper. Start smacking the cutting board, then you get more of an even hit. You're not hitting just one pepper at a time. Now we have what's called cracked pepper. If you can see that, the pepper in between, because it comes out of the shell. So now we can use that for cooking. Okay, so I've taken the neck off the chicken as the recipe suggested. We don't have necks on you in the U.S. chicken do not have necks. They come pretty well clean, or they might be stuffed up inside the cavity of the chicken. So the recipe says to stuff a lemon, some garlic, and some paprika, and some bay leaf up inside the chicken. I have lemon. I did put 4 cloves of garlic, and I put some black pepper in there, and I put a couple of bay leaves inside the chicken. Also, the recipe gives you instructions how to make a rub, basically. Use olive oil, paprika, some garlic powder, some black pepper, and some salt. And then you just rub it all over the chicken on both sides, the front and the back, which I've already done. Right now it's turned on. Well, the Instant Pot right now is plugged in, and it says off. So I'm going to put it on saute, drop the chicken in. What we're going to do is brown both sides of the chicken. So we drop the chicken in, wait for a few minutes, it'll brown both sides, that side, then we flip the chicken over and brown that side, and then we're ready to actually start cooking the chicken. With that, we add like 1 cup of water, put the lid on and push the start button basically, and that's it. Alright, so now I'm going to press the saute button and get this started. It'll take a moment for it to warm up. It actually takes very little time for the cooker to warm up. It's 1800 watts, so it's pretty fast in the heat. And that's another reason why you want the olive oil on the chicken itself when you put it in there, so it does not stick to the stainless steel pan, hopefully. So now the pot says on, which means it's heating up. Yes, it's getting warm. So we'll go ahead and put the chicken in the pot. Breast side down first. There, that's done. As you can see right now, it's in the pot, sauteing, turning brown. I had to add a little more oil to it. There was not enough oil in the chicken. It was sticking to the stainless steel pot, which is why I kind of figured would happen. That happens a lot with stainless steel. They are not non-stick, that's for sure. Alright, so the chicken is finished browning, as you can see. Lost some of the skin because it's stuck to the stainless steel pot, which is kind of normal. So what I'm going to do is we turn the pot off, pressing cancel. Now we add like 2 cups of water, and I've actually figured out right there, just below that inner rim, is 1 cup, measuring cup of water. There's 1, and there is half of a cube of chicken broth mixture. That'll enhance the chicken flavor to the chicken. So now we put chicken back in, breast side up. I grab it by the legs and we just put it in for a swing like that. Put the lid on the Instapot. Make sure the top says seal. And we're going to press meat. And it's automatically set for 30 minutes. So that's it. That's all we have to do. 30 minutes later we come back and check and see how it's doing. Okay, so pressure cooker looks like it's finished. Right now it's on the keep warm cycle, which is this light right here. And it's counting down 19 minutes. So we're going to press the keep warm button. It's also called the cancel button. Turn the machine off, let the pressure out, and we're going to check the chicken. So, letting the steam out. Does not appear to be very much steam. But it's done letting steam out, so now we can open up the pot. Smells good. But I'm not sure if it's finished cooking yet. Yes, you're correct. It does look like a boiled chicken. But it should be much tastier. We can always put it in the oven and make it look golden brown. So the chicken looks finished to me. So now we're going to put it on a platter. And the juice that we get from the chicken, we're going to put potatoes and carrots in to cook. Probably about 5 minutes, they will be done. So that'll be a whole meal right there. Chicken, potatoes, and carrots. And of course we have to have rice at dinner. So that's why I'm cooking early in the day, so we can make the rice. So now, as you can see, I've cut the potatoes in half. They were smaller potatoes, but all of equal size. So now I'm going to put them in the Instapot cooker, pressure cooker. Hopefully none fall on the floor. More salt. My makeshift salt shaker here. And a little more pepper, cracked pepper with my makeshift pepper shaker. Made this from a Parmesan cheese container. It has nice big holes so that it shakes out a lot at one time. So you have to be careful. That's those peppercorns that I cracked earlier. Now we put our lid on. Seal. And we're going to set manual time. It says 20 minutes, way too long for the potatoes, so we'll take it down to about 5 minutes. Only problem I have with this, there's no dial, you have to push the button. And we're at the magic 5-minute mark. It should start steaming here pretty soon. I'm sure you noticed by now that I changed clothes. Kind of hot right now. Although the new Instant Pot cooker, instead of using the oven or cooking on the stove top, makes it much cooler in the house. Because cooking on the stove top, boiling liquids and cooking itself just creates a lot of heat inside the home. Alright, so 5 minutes was not quite long enough for the potatoes because I cut them a little thicker. I basically cut them in half. So I added 2 more minutes to the cooking time and they're finished. So now time to take out the potatoes and put them on the plate. So I'm going to use my, get it out of there, use my slotted spoon so the juice stays in there. Because what we're going to do with the juice is we're going to make a gravy. And the way we make the gravy is we add some cornstarch solution after we put the pot in the saute mode and it starts boiling, and we stir the cornstarch solution into the broth, which makes it thicken. So now we have a plate of chicken and potatoes to feed 6 and maybe more. A lot of potatoes. Making a cornstarch solution, I use one of our plastic drinking cups. Cornstarch. Alright, so I'm not sure where the cornstarch is. It's usually in the corner with the flour and the powdered sugar and the cocoa powder. Not sure where my lady decided to hide it. We'll just use flour, which is, we do that the same way as we do the cornstarch. The difference is flour gives it just a little bit of a different flavor. Cornstarch is really no flavor at all, it's pretty neutral. Also, flour will make it thicker than the cornstarch does, so you don't want to use as much flour in the water. Alright, so what happened was after cooking the chicken and the potatoes, the Instant Pot died after 3 days, and I'd ordered it from US. It was shipped here, it arrived, we used it for 3 days. Worked great. It had a stainless steel pot inside, which was nice. Easy, not easy to clean, but you could use anything you wanted to clean it. So we ended up having to go out to Wilcon and pick up a different cooker. That will be a video later. Thank you for watching the channel. As always, please subscribe. Click the link button and leave some comments. I'd be happy to hear from you very much. Thank you and have a good day.